Good morning, besties, and welcome to ManicMoms, where we bring you a little inspiration and positive vibes to your day.
So, we chose to start this podcast to normalize healing while parenting and then to remind you to come back to your inner self and also to be comforted by the fact that others are going through the exact same thing.
And hopefully make you laugh a little, whether it's at us or with us.
Hopefully, they think we're as funny as we think we are. But we can go ahead and start out with a little bit of family introduction. I will start out. My name is Christina. I am 27. I'm a mother of two. Bella, she is 9.
She's so sweet.
Yeah, I guess that's a word. She's probably the most adult 9-year-old you will ever meet.
That's a good description of her.
Yeah. So Adrian, he is 8, and he is definitely a loose cannon, full of energy, super unpredictable. And I guess I forgot to mention that I also have a third child. That would be my husband, James. He is 31.
Child, I like that reference.
Yeah, I mean, you have to parent your husband sometimes.
Absolutely.
So that's my family. Felicia, would you like to tell us about yours?
Yeah. My name is Felicia. I am 34. I am a seasoned mother of 4. And I have a husband as well. His name is Josh, commonly known as Logan instead. My oldest is 17. His name is Damien. He is the best child. I know a lot of parents think that, but no, really. Mine is the best. So responsible, such a loving child, really a definite work of art. My number 2 is Dominic. He is 14. He is fixing to be 15, learning how to drive with the rest of us, moving on up very quickly. He is a sweet, sweet boy.
He's definitely my favorite.
Yes. Him and Christina have definitely bonded as well. He's very introverted, likes to stay, to himself. Coming out of his shell a little bit recently, thanks to Christina. Then my one and only little girl, her name is Angel. She is 12, going on 25. She is very loud, outspoken, a lot like me. Lets everybody know that she is there and going to be in charge. Then the baby of the group is no other than baby Jay. He is 9, and I could not imagine my life without this crazy little guy inside of it. A lot like Adrian in the sense of like a little Tasmanian devil every chance that he can get, but is absolutely a work of art in his own as well.
I think we can't forget to mention that Adrian and Jalen, or Baby J as you call him, are the best of friends.
They are besties for sure.
So we have absolutely zero experience with any podcasting or really
Absolutely none.
anything technological is totally new.
I'm not on the side of technology.
But I think we have so much experience talking, period.
Yes, that is something that I am best at.
So given that information, what do you think is your greatest strengths and weakness that you bring to the table?
Well, since you mentioned in the beginning that we are here to discuss healing while parenting, we wouldn't be healing anything if we didn't have any trauma, right? And I know that I bring lots of trauma to the table, lots of stories that people can relate to. But my weaknesses definitely are going to be a little bit of mixture of anxiety, a big dose of cuss words every time you turn around.
You're not a real parent if you don't curse regularly.
Absolutely. I think that you at least have to drop the F-bomb at least 6 times a day. I think it should be a prescription, honestly. And what about you, Christina? What are some of your strengths and weaknesses that you could bring to the table?
I think I bring the table to the table.
Literally, because we are at your table.
But on a serious note, just like you, I do bring the drama, but from a different point of view. But as for weaknesses, I think it's really just knowing that other people are going to hear our conversations.
Yes, they are.
And I think they're just going to be like, why can't these bitches take anything serious?
We can't. You can't. There's no point.
No.
There's absolutely no point.
I mean, if you can't laugh at your trauma...
At the end of the day, what are you doing?
Right. It happened. Deal with it with humor. So I think we should probably give them a little bit of backstory on us and our friendship.
Yeah.
So we have been friends for, I think, about 10 years now.
God, it's been so long.
Yeah, doesn't that make you feel old?
Yeah, that and the kids.
I guess kids will do that. So, especially over the last year, we have really bonded over surviving trauma in life, and trying to parent in a way that breaks those generational cycles.
Oh, I like how you said that, yes.
Another thing we've really bonded over is our own spirituality, and we've been learning a lot from each other as far as growing in our spirituality.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
We both come from, like, faith-based backgrounds.
I was raised on the Catholic side.
And I was raised Baptist, so we both come from very strict backgrounds.
And, now that we're older, we've kind of decided that we're going to choose our own path, kind of pick our own way of living, and, a little bit more of what resonates more with us on the inside versus, this is what I grew up in, this is what I'm supposed to follow because this is what I was taught. Now, it's just a little bit more free-willed for us. This is what, makes me happy, or I feel more comfortable in this. And versus, coming from like a religious background, we're a little bit more spiritual now, where, everything is just a little bit more different. And we respect other people's opinions, their out views on things, and their personal preferences. So that's where Christina and I have really bonded, shared a lot of different experiences. We teach each other different things about different crystals and, different mantras, and putting affirmations all over the house for the kids to see.
Yeah, I really love how you put that, because
Thanks.
that's what it really is about, is just being happy and comfortable in your own skin and your own authentic lifestyle.
Yeah, absolutely. Being authentic is super important. It's not about living life based off of what somebody else would want for me. And, somebody might not think that this is great or whatever. This is what is making me happy, and I'm not hurting nobody, and that's where it needs to be.
I totally agree. So yeah, that kind of just sums up our backstory as friends. Obviously, we could go into greater detail about a lot of those things, but we really do have to save some content for other episodes.
Yes.
Because if I know us, we would sit here and talk all day.
All day long.
And we would, be one episode and done, because we will have spilled all of the tea.
Oh, and you can't forget about bonding over these weird experiences that we have and funny shit that our kids do all the time.
Yeah, I mean, kids are weird. I mean, if we're going to talk about weird shit that kids say, like, I'll just give you one story. So Adrian, my son, he told me the other day that he wants to be homeless to get free pizza.
Free pizza?
Yeah.
How does he think that? Please elaborate.
There's a homeless couple that walks around our town, and they were sitting outside the pizza restaurant that I work at, and he said, "Why are they sitting out there?" I said, "They're homeless, so they really don't have anywhere else to go. They're just trying to find somewhere to sit down."
Yeah.
He said, "Do y'all give them free pizza?" I said, "Well, we don't, but a lot of times people will come in and buy them something and then give it to them." He said, "Oh, I want to be homeless." Yeah. So, I mean, kids are weird. Kids say weird shit.
Like, you get pizza all the time for free, dude. Mom pays for
Right,
it.
you don't even pay for your own pizza. I do. So, but yeah, I feel like we have so many more stories like that we can share. And I think we just really look forward to sharing that with you guys.
Yeah, taking a moment to just laugh at all the experiences, share them with our listeners, and just totally talk about how magnificently weird these kids can be. And even though it's weird, it's fantastic because they're individuals, they're themselves. It's so great to see them grow into these little people of their own.
And we get to see these weird little personalities that they have, because we are not, trying to fit them into a mold. and we're letting them be free just because we've been able to heal from our trauma. And
we're not bleeding onto them.
Right. So they get to, shine bright in all their glory without all these ridiculous limits.
Absolutely. Be who you want to be. Express your individuality. At the end of the day, they're going to grow up to be adults as well. And what better way to learn than having a parent that is healing from trauma and understanding that a lot of my parenting before was conditioned parenting. It's not really how I wanted to parent. And then also triggers. I had a lot of triggers that would come about, and it really affected my parenting. So now just allowing the kids to be individuals and who they are, and allowing them to make mistakes, allowing them to experience life firsthand, allowing them to see us work through our trauma. So in the future, they know that it's normal, it's okay, and this is how you get yourself through it.
Yeah, and rather than molding them, we're just giving them the tools to mold themselves.
All right, so I think we've checked pretty much all the boxes here. Is there anything that you wanted to add lastly for them?
Yeah, so this is just like our introductory episode. I intend to upload content every Wednesday. I'm not sure exactly what platform yet, so however you found this, congratulations, you found it. But we do look forward to building friendship with you guys. So we have an email address. It is ManicMomsPodcast@gmail.com. You can feel free to leave us or give us comments or send in questions. We would like to try and be responsive to you guys.
Or if there's a certain topic that you think that you would like our advice, our input on, send it to us in an email or just a comment and let us know that you want us to touch over this.
Yeah, absolutely. Great point. We totally look forward to hearing from you guys, and we love you so much.
Have a manic day.
Have a super manic day. All right, nailed it.